Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. It's William Dobber 12. It's a bit of a random one, out of the blue kind of thing. Just thought that I would go over the basic sort of controls on my bike. Thinking about doing a review on it, not sure. Tell me what you think down below. Just thought I'd go over it. This is my bike. It's only a little moped. It's a 50cc Aprilia SR. Quite good. Put 4,090 miles on it. No, 4,100. Not bad. So going over the dashboard. Speed, obviously. Something that in the UK some of us get a little bit confused with when we first get on a bike, because mopeds are used quite a lot in mainland Europe. They got kilometres in the big on the outside and miles an hour on the inside. A lot of people read those numbers there, so they go, oh, I'm doing 50 miles an hour. No, you're only doing 30. That can also be a curse, because when you go into 20 zones you think, oh, I'm doing 20, now you're doing 10. Or I'm doing 30, now you're only doing 20. And it's kind of the same for lots of other bikes. There is your miles, odometer. This tells you how far you've gone. Nothing special. My model comes with a clock. In some models, especially the ones from Europe or from the US, this is revs and the speed is there. It doesn't come with a clock, or the clock's up there. Here is the light. The light that tells you when there's something horrifically wrong with the bike. Here we have the indicator light, just flashes, fuel light. Underneath this piece of blue tape is the high beam light, which I'll show on in a minute. That tape is there because when you're riding along at night with the high beams on, it blinds you. It goes up and it glares in your visor, and it's not very useful. Over on the left bar, it's quite simple. We have horn, indicators, right, left, right, push to cancel, and the high beam on off. Unfortunately my bike does not come with the pass, so I can't flash at people. It's an awkward that if I want to let people go out in front of me. Now there's this little button here. Lots of bikes that goes into menus. For this bike it just runs through this. Trip computer is 58 miles. That means I've got 58 miles out of my bike since I last filled up, which was 2 days ago. Now it says I've only got 1 bar of fuel, but actually when I start riding that will go up to 2 bars, hopefully. But this bike is very sporadic in the way that it uses fuel. Some weeks it's really good, some weeks it's really shit. On this side, temperature gauge, and finally we have the volts. So the battery at the minute is currently producing 12.4, 12.5 volts, which is fairly usual. Mirrors, obviously. Squeaky horn. Not standard, obviously. Down here are the keys. So that's the on position. That's the off position. And you pull it to one side. Now, some bikes you push in and turn. This bike you push, let go, and then turn, pull out. It's a little bit confusing. I didn't get it at first, but it's just how it is. Turning it on again. Got the brake levers. Easy. And the starter button. Now you've got to hold the brake on one of these because of course they've got no clutch, no neutral. It's just a CVT transmission that runs all the time. So if you start it up and you've got a little bit of throttle open, you could jolt forward. So holding the brake activates the safety and allows you to start the bike. Now this bike is a little bit weird. I don't know whether it's the same with other mopeds, but in my experience it doesn't always like to start. Sometimes it takes a little while before it chugs into life. So just give it a little bit. There you go, you see. Yeah, it doesn't like it. Just give it a little little bit and it'll go. So yeah, the headlight's on. When I turn that on, you can see it comes through there. I can see this when I'm riding along, nothing too much. But it doesn't blind me, which is nice. Again, I'd show the fuel light, but I can't. Again, this is the throttle, this makes it go. Not too hard. I know somebody's going to give me shit for revving it without letting it warm up first, but if you don't, the bike dies. Don't know why. I think it's because it's Italian. Just turn that off. There you go. It's got up to speed now. That's the idle. Turn that off before I pass out from all the fumes coming from the exhaust. So yeah, that's just a brief overview of the controls on the Aprilia. Let me know if you guys want a full overview of the bike in the future. If not, whatever. So yeah, this has been Will. Thank you very much, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you very much.